No, one step forward, 2 steps back. Can't even run indoors, let alone outdoors. It's a stupid game. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood POKEMANIAC, coming back at you with another thrilling episode of Pokemon White version. And in the last episode, we got all the way here to the lovely Accumula Town, and we saw a demonstration, I suppose, here in the the plaza of Accumula Town, where a very strangely garbed man with long, colorful hair was talking about Pokemon liberation or some such nonsense. I can't wrap my brain around it. And then some other weird dude with very colorful hair said he could talk to our Pokemon and then challenge us to a battle. And all he had was a Purloin, honestly. So that really was his first mistake, was thinking he was ever going to win with just a Purloin on the team. But that is neither here nor there. In this episode, we are now finally free to explore Accumula Town to our heart's content. And so we shall. Starting with you here. And, okay, but before I do, I know I've been gushing for 2 episodes already about it, but look at those graphics. There's perspective. You don't get perspective in Pokemon games. Well, I guess maybe like Stark Mountain in okay, yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get started. All right, what do you have to say for yourself? What's this? You and your Pokemon somehow resemble each other. Oh, jeez, man. He thinks I look like an Oshawott. That's adorable. If I had picked Tepig, you would have gotten decked in the face. But since we picked Oshawott, that is A-okay. And let's now go through the time-honored tradition of breaking and entering and see what these see what the locals have to say about this.
Oh, your Pokemon. You're so lucky. I envy you.
That's one of like the big 7 sins, dog. You don't do that.
I want to be a trader too.
Well, I mean, again, like I said in the previously, like, why not? I don't care if you're like 6 or 7. Start your journey with Pokemon. It doesn't matter. There are no rules here.
It is important to train your Pokemon in battle, but when their HP goes down, take them to a Pokemon Center.
Yeah, I'm not a noob, lady. I know to take my Pokemon to a Pokemon Center. Jeez. I just don't like doing it because the nurse wants to see me again. Trainer, how many Pokeballs do you have? What? Easy there, buddy. You can't ask me personal questions like that. If you think you don't have enough, it's a good idea to buy some at a shop at a Pokemon Center. All right. And oh, well, that was a lady. She has a very gruff voice. But yeah, so running around Accumula Town, they're going to be here giving you just, the basics of some general advice for Pokemon games, which is actually very useful. It's nice that you don't have to listen to Juniper yap more about the tutorials, but whatever.
Someone said that because there are different ideas, disputes will arise. Someone else said that because there are different ideas, the world will expand.
I guess they're both right. And here we are. Again, one of the things I love about this game and like the passive trainer dialogue, sometimes they're just going to drop real heavy stuff on you like that and make you think. And again, not purporting to be right or wrong, just make you think about it. We've just gotten married. Men and women are so different, aren't they? But I don't see much of a difference between male and female Pokemon. Well, the Pikachu, okay, Pikachu, the girl Pikachus have the heart-shaped tail, and B-Barrels, they have a different cheek fuzz. Yeah, well, I suppose I can't argue with that logic, honestly. Sometimes you can't even tell without the little indication whether the Pokemon that you're fighting is male or female, because some male or female Pokemon just don't have any differences at all. All right, but moving right along at a crawling pace. Oh my gosh, this is actually killing me, guys. Cannot believe 4th gen got something right, the 5th gen didn't. Let me give you the benefit of my experience. Ooh, easy there, pal. I'm only 13. You listening? I can't tell anymore. I can barely see. And I can barely hear. The number of Pokemon you can take with you at one time is 6. Thank you, honored elder. You will be rewarded handsomely in the next life. All right, that was a little dark.
Pokemon do everything in their power for people. People treat these Pokemon with love and affection. That's what I think our mutual relationship is.
Okay, so she seems to be one of those traditionalists who's perfectly fine confining Pokemon to Pokeballs, which the idea, I spit upon you, lady. All right. But moving right along, look at the graphics perspective. Also, fun fact, that is all legit. Like these items, we will come across them very soon, and they will be in this relative positioning. So again, just really, they really were flexing on every previous generation of Pokemon with this game. They're like, look what we can do with just a DS. Oh, beautiful scenery and relaxing sounds. Oh man, I sure do love this place. Sure makes me feel happy. All right, so because he's happy, yeah, you know what? I tend to agree. I mean, just listen to this music, like. So pleasant. And speaking of music, and oh hey, look, it's a little Minchino, Chinchino. Chipquip. All right. Chipquip. That sounds like a brand, honestly. But something else they do. Again, they're just showing off in Accumula Town. They got perspective. They got like really deep conversations, and also they're gonna flex a little bit on the music. So if you come into this house, talk to this lady right here.
Should I play my favorite tune?
Yes, please. Don't be a stranger.
Hee. Please listen to my music.
And now, do you hear it? Do you hear the piano now layered on top of the music that was already playing? Oh, I bet you can't even guess what this guy's gonna do. Oh, I love this game so much. Do you want to listen to my drum? Yes, I do. Please. My heart. As long as my heart beats, I will keep on drumming. You know what? I know a lot of drummers, and they are all exactly like this. That, and they have crippling ADHD. And then you get the drum tracks coming in. Oh, this place. Oh, this game. Atmosphere. It's got everything. All right. And moving right along. As you can hear, even when exiting the house, the music shall continue. So some cities and some towns will have musicians just around. So it's always worth it to go poking around. They're really encouraging the breaking and entering in this generation. But it's totally worth it because you never know what you're going to find. And speaking of coming right in here... I pity you so much. That child must be a lot to handle. This is pretty accurate to children, too, just running around back and forth with no reason.
On Route 2, many trainers train their Pokemon by having them battle!
Thank you, ma'am. What do you have to say?
Guess what I know!
What could you possibly know? Okay. Number one, what could you possibly know? You're like, I don't know, 3 or something. You hardly been here any amount of time. And number 2, what could you possibly know that I don't?
I know. Pokemon can remember up to 4 moves at a time.
All right. I'll give that to you. That's as far as starting knowledge, that's a little niche, okay? Because our Pokemon doesn't even have 4 moves yet. All right. Oh, I thought this lady was going to be running back and forth, too.
Weak Pokemon, strong Pokemon.
Hey, is your name Claire?
Cool Pokemon, cute Pokemon. Many Pokemon look forward to meeting you.
Aw, shoot. I look forward to meeting you in your house, which you've been very accommodating. And what do you have to say for yourself? Wow, you have that great bag that can store anything and everything, funny enough. It's basically bottomless. Why don't you buy a lot of potions and put them in your bag? Because potions are going to become obsolete very quickly. And I don't tell you what to do with your stuff. Well, I mean, you know what? I'll take unsolicited advice for breaking and entering any day of the week, I suppose. Just don't call Officer Jenny on me, please. Please! All right, out of my way, old bag. She was so nice to us. All right, coming in here again. Lots to see and lots to do in these houses, and they all look great.
If you get strong, you can move forward. If you move forward, you'll be stronger. That's the cool thing about journeys.
Again, they are just dropping philosophy bombs on us this whole time, and I love this game. Pokemon will be strong if you train them, even if they're weak now. Love is what's important, unless you get, like, I don't know, a love disc or something, I suppose. Some Pokemon are just weak from start to finish. But that doesn't mean it can't be your favorite Pokemon, or you can't use it, okay?
When a hero leads the world, a Pokemon is going to come help the hero. Everybody in the Unova region knows that legend. It's just reasonable.
All right, so, and we get our first hint at Unova lore. All right, so apparently in Unova lore, if there is a hero, a dragon Pokemon will ostensibly come and assist him. And, hey, buddy, you got a pest problem right here running around. You live in these conditions? Child, give me the broom. All right, and let's see what this nasty little Patrat has to say. Scrape. All right, so he's actually pretty cool. He's like a beatboxing Patrat. That'd be funny if like a beatboxing track came up over the music that was already playing. This is a Pokeball I got in the past. I'm gonna give it to you. You definitely could have phrased that a lot better. And Maniac obtained the Pokeball. All right. I mean, hey, it's just a Pokeball. It's nothing special, but it's the price is right, so I can't complain. You can't catch a Pokeball if you don't have a Pokeball. That's what I always say. There are many types of Pokeballs, so use the best one for the job. And obviously, this guy has not heard of the Pokemon Rangers. If he's, stuck in that way.
Hi, let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Here it goes. Pokemon, rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, guys, please reply to this video, and show me the, hand symbols you would use for fire, grass, and water. This is technically isn't rock, paper, scissors, but you get the concept. So fire, grass, and water. Fire beats grass, grass beats water, water beats fire. It's how the starters are set up. They're kind of teaching you the basics of, super effective in, type, strengths and weaknesses. So, well, we picked Oshawott, so I guess we're gonna have to go with water first. Water! Grass! And we spoke. That was crazy.
Your Pokemon is water type, mine's the grass type. Water type is weak against grass types, so I win.
Sir, get me the broom. Okay, we're gonna, take off here. This is a nifty little office area they got here, and they even... My goodness, they even have servers. What are the odds here? This place is detailed. And of course, okay, trash can being empty. I know there probably were other trash cans, but again, ever since that first generation when there were leftovers in the trash can, in the, galley of the SS Anne, we have been, doomed to check trash cans all over the place. And most of the time, they're just empty. But that was an awfully nice little detour. Well, I guess it's not really a detour. That's just a Accumula Town for you. And I suppose, without further ado, it is Accumula Town, so there wasn't a whole heck of a lot to do. But I suppose we can move right along on our Pokemon journey. All right, coming right out here. All right, and this is our first instance of a gate, in 5th generation, I should say. You got a nice, helpful little reception lady here.
Good afternoon, trainer. This is a gate for travelers. Please check the electric bulletin board.
All right, and just as she said, you can come over here. You click the A button, perspective shift, and yeah, the stairs at the entrance help with heavy snow. Cool. Anything actually useful? Striaton Gym is a restaurant where meals and battles are served. That sounds more like an advertisement. But interestingly, that does kind of give us a hint at what our first gym is going to be. Oh, and then there's a name raider in Castelia City. So you can check these boards every so often. It'll give you the date and the time and, oh, wow, it shows you the weather. I mean, my goodness, very useful. You can get a lot of good information here.
Watching the information changing on the electric bulletin board, it makes me happy. I find it so soothing.
There's something real pleasant about it, just, kind of scrolling across. And trash can! Darn, failed again. All right, and coming right out here onto Route 2. Actually, we should probably swing by the Pokemon Center like Professor Juniper asked us to. I suppose that would be handy, particularly if we're about to tackle a new route with Pokemon. And that nice lady informed us that there were going to be, Pokemon battles on Route 2. Route 2 specifically, mind you. There could possibly be no other Pokemon battles in the rest of this game except for Route 2, just based on the information we have at hand. So, anywho, she's going to take our Pokemon for just a few seconds. All right, and be careful, Junior bites. All right, and thank you for waiting. Yeah. Hope to see you again. Nurse Joy, hoping to see me again. I'll see you in court, lady. All right. And moving right along again at an absolute snail's pace. But we shall press on. Ever onward. Again, this is how it was. This is how it was back in the day, kids. You don't understand. Back in 1st, 2nd generation, you had to walk everywhere. You couldn't even run. You spoiled kids and your newfangled running mechanics. All right, and welcome to Route 2. And just once again, oh, the music's so good. All right, and moving right along, and I'm going to have a heart attack every single time that thing rings. Oh my gosh. Anyway, and who's calling, by the way? I'm on an adventure. Do you even get bars here? And Mom? Ain't gonna lie. I see why Cheren was hitting on her. Okay? Just saying. All right. Maniac, where? It's your mom. My mom? How are things? Are you and your Pokemon getting along and enjoying your journey so far? I suppose. I mean, it has been like 5 minutes since someone else has called us, so I don't know if I'm enjoying my journey so far. We haven't gotten very far. I needed to talk to you, so I called, but I'm gonna hang up. The cross transceiver. I almost said X transceiver again. It's shorter to say X transceiver. In order to break bad habits, you must replace them with good habits. So. All right. Yeah, I just thought, we get a little philosophical here and, jeez. Okay. Hot mom jump scare. My goodness. Maniac, where? I finally caught up with you, and look how far you've come already. Professor Juniper said that you were probably headed for Striaton City by now. I mean, is there really any other choice? Honestly, when you go to Accumula Town, I did not see any branching paths. It's pretty linear. I have another present for you, Maniac. Try these on. All right, she just try this on for size, and then just comes over and socks you one with a nice right hook. All right, and there we go. All right, yes, we have received a pair of running shoes. When you're wearing the running shoes, you can go anywhere in a flash. Let me read you the instructions. Hold the B button to run faster than normal. Put on the running shoes and tear around to your heart's content. That's what it says. I bought these a long time ago and stashed them away somewhere. Okay, now, like, she says she bought them a long time ago. She didn't specify if they were hers previously or if she just bought them while we were really little ahead of time, anticipating our shoe size when we hit like 13 to go on our Pokemon journey. It's probably better not to look too hard into this. Maniac, you understand that you're never really alone, right? You're here with Pokemon. You have friends, and you're always in my thoughts. That's all right, then. Enjoy your trip. All right, bye, Mom. Oh, I love my mom. And what are you looking at? And, oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that's right, guys. I was complaining about it quite a bit because I knew we were going to be receiving these. But, oh, it is so much better now that we can actually run around. And also, something I am a little miffed about, something I thought they got really well, they got right in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, is you could just set your, you could just set running shoes to automatically be on, and then you don't have to hold down the B button. I thought that was great, but alas, here we are in 5th gen, the supposedly advanced generation, and yeah, we took that away from us. I probably could have guessed what that sign was gonna say. And what do you have to say for yourself? Battles between Pokemon trainers are serious affairs you can't run from. All right, and she just, I would simply just go kick the trainer in the shins and take off. No one stopped me from running away. And here we can see a absolutely gigantous boulder with a Pokeball on the other side. It's a big boulder, but a Pokemon may be able to push it aside. None of the ones we have with us right now. But without further ado, let us head on into the grass of Route 2 and get ourselves a Pot Ion, which is a good item to start out with for free because we're probably going to need it here on this route. And also, as you can see, I was walking through the grass. Just a bit of advice. In generations where you can run through grass, running actually increases your chance of running into wild Pokemon. So if there is a small enough patch of grass, it's might be worth just, sacrificing the running speed a little bit just so that you can, walk through and not get into a wild encounter. But speaking of wild encounters, we have trainers on this route. So, without further ado, let's get into our first official non-rival trainer battle.
A trainer catches another trainer's eye. That is the start of a Pokemon battle.
All right you are, up until Generation 9. Yeah. All right, you're challenged by youngster Jimmy. All right. So Jimmy here is going to send out a patch rat. It looks like he's about to jump into the KFC fryer. But that's neither here nor there. Well, if it's going to catch on fire, at least we should put him out, I suppose. So we can use water gun. Now, these youngsters, they ain't messing around. This Patrat is on level 7, which is actually a little intimidating. More so intimidating than a level 7, I don't know, Purloin maybe. Because Patrat actually has stab moves already, and it's while it's a Patrat, early on like this, they're actually a little sturdy, if you hadn't noticed. So the Patrat's going to faint. We're going to get 87 whole experience from that, which we should enjoy while it lasts because,
What? Oh, you were too strong.
all right, and you were too slow. I miss Donkey. All right. And with that, our first battle is a successful one. Coming down here, I'm sure this guy is going to explain this, what is this, a branch in the road? Hey, you, Pikachu! I'm going to do something amazing. Want to watch? Oh, buddy. My goodness, we have not been in this world for like 3 whole episodes, and already perverts everywhere. Yes. Okay, wait 1 second. I probably should. Okay, kids, a little bit of advice. If you run into a stranger, I don't care where you are, but particularly out in the middle of the woods or in a dark alleyway, and he says he wants you to watch him do something cool, just get out of there. Just run away. Okay, wait 1 second. Whoa! Whoa! Dude! You got mad air, bro. Hey, were you watching? You could take a shortcut by jumping off ledges. Amazing, eh? Yeah, with all of Gen 5's, you know, great graphical upgrades and everything, ledges still don't necessarily look like they're ledges. But it makes sense. Again, if you've been playing Pokemon games, you know that you can jump down a ledge, but you can't climb back up one. So, unfortunate as that may be. What do you have to say for yourself? You're running around too much to be a trainer, I think. When your Pokemon don't have enough energy to fight, just walk on the road. Pokemon only appear in the tall grass. That's a good advice for Ocarina of Time as well. Just walk on the path. Trainer tips. Okay, it's a sign that doesn't just tell me what route I'm on. Pokemon that participate in battle receive EXP points. Have your Pokemon battle often and make them stronger and stronger. Another trainer tip for you guys, a Poké-MOManiac pro tip. If a Pokemon participates in a battle, it will get EXP, regardless of whether it stays in the battle or not.
I really love Pokemon battles because my cute Pokemon would do its best in a really cute way.
All right, geez, I wonder what kind of Pokemon she has. This little lassie. Oh man, look how, last Mally. Aw, and Mally means bad in Spanish, but it's neither here nor, or it could be malicious lass. I'm trying to come up with a pun here on the spot, but of course she's got herself a stupid Purloin, so that's nothing we have to worry about. But like that sign was saying, and like I was saying, assist, really? A Pokemon just has to participate in the battle and still have HP by the end of battle to get experience points. There is, ooh, Skipper, that is 3 episodes in a row. We get a crit, baby. Oh, I love you, Skipper. You're so the best, man. Oh, look at him. He's already on level 10. I'm so proud of my little guy. All right, take that, Mally.
Even though I lost, my Pokemon is still cute.
All right, typical lass fare over here. Little girlies liking their cute Pokemon. Not that Oshawott not cute. Oh, no, I'm falling into stereotypes again. But like I was saying, like if we wanted Junior to get experience points on this route, but, you know, we, didn't want him, he's a little under-leveled to fight other Pokemon. Basically what we do is we'd put him at the front of the party, and then as soon as the battle starts, we swap him out for Oshawott. Oshawott will, have to take a hit, but then Junior will get half the experience points. Well, not even half the experience points. Because of how the experience points work, Junior would get the appropriate proportion of experience points based on his level, and then Oshawott, Skipper, would also get a proportion of experience points proportionate to its level. So, my goodness. Lillipup, my Lillipup, go! All right, I had a little bit of spoilers for this earlier when I was catching my Lillipup. I bet you can't guess what a youngster Roland, he's rolling. Bet you can't guess what Pokemon he has. Actually, it would have been the absolute troll of the century if he threw out a Purloin or something. That would have been absolutely hilarious. All right, so we're also going to run an experiment here. We're going to go ahead and soak this dog. It probably smells horrible now. We're going to hit it with a water gun, and then we're going to hit it with a tackle, and we're going to see if we can't KO this thing with a tackle. I know so water guns definitely stab, so it's a little bit stronger, but I wanted to determine basically whether Skipper's attack or special attack were stronger, and it appears that his special attack is definitely stronger. Water gun, I believe, is a base 40 power move, so even with the statement, your Pokemon uses those kinds of moves, yeah, it does, and now your dog's gonna smell bad because it's wet. How do you like that, Roland? He's rolling, and then if you need to get back to town real quickly, you can avoid the tall grass by hopping down these ledges, which we will not do, and we have... You guys remember in old cartoons where, like, there would be, like, clearly, like, there would be a background and then clearly a different colored, object in that background? That's what this reminds me of. This tree looks like it can be cut down. Great! Okay. Not gonna expand on that? Okay. Route 2. I gotta stop reading signs. I'm telling you. I saw the signs. Alright, so we're gonna go in here. It's empty. That's depressing. But we're gonna go here and use a pot ion here on Skipper, because Skipper has earned it. And I know I said I was doing an experiment on the Roland's Lillipup. His Lillipup, go! But we're gonna go to our summary here. I did not actually take... Okay, so he's bold. Ooh, I like that! Skipper ought to be bold. But that means... Oh, his physical attack is down and his defense is up. Okay, so that pretty much confirms it then. Our Skipper here is definitely going to be a special attacker. Or more so, a special attacker, I should say. With a minus attack nature, it's going to make some things a little bit harder than I think they need to be. But that's neither here nor there. And, oh, boy. My goodness. Can we just get through one route without you people swarming me? My goodness. Are you going to give me something at least as useful as the running shoes? Maniac! Where? Come on, Maniac! All right. And with a surprise, we turn around. Hey, listen! Really playing into the Navi stereotype here.
Let's have a Pokemon battle. Please! The Pokemon I caught have become a little stronger. Ready or not, here I come.
All right, so interestingly enough, if you guys remember, it really wasn't that long ago where we had our first rival battle. And now Bianca is here to give us our second, and we are challenged by Pikmin trainer Bianca. And she does not have a Pikmin, but she does in fact have a Lillipup, which I think is the correct choice. Now, Bianca, like any rival, she will have a certain team based on the Pokemon you have picked. So, regardless of what Pokemon you have picked, she's going to start out with her Lillipup, level 6, with the ability Vital Spirit, which means it's not going to sleep, and it's going to have the moves Leer, Tackle, and Odor Sleuth. Now, so it does have Stab Tackle. Odor Sleuth will let it hit Ghost-type Pokemon with normal-type moves, so I don't think you have to worry too much about that. And then Leer, it could be dangerous, you know, in the future. But we are going... Okay, so he's going to identify Skipper. Yeah, well...
But both my Pokemon and I are going to give it our all.
All right, I love the little interjections that the trainers have. We're going to hit this, again, you're going to have Wet Dog. Your party's going to smell for a while until you get that taken care of. And with that, we will get 66 experience points, which ain't half bad if you ask me. All right, and Skipper's going to go to level 11 and learn Water Sport, which is an absolutely useless move, if you ask me. All right, and next up, she is going to send in her Tepig. We are going to keep battling. So, if you chose Oshawott, like you oughta,
okay, this little one is up next.
All right, jeez, I think might have said something before that, but I might have mashed my way through it. Again, I'm reading off her stats and everything. Bianca is going to be the easier of the two rivals to take down because she will have the starter that is weak to yours. So if you picked Oshawott like a, regular, good, well-adjusted human being should, she will have a Tepig on level 7 with the ability Blaze It with the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, and Ember. Tail Whip it is demonstrating right here. If, in fact, you had chosen Tepig, she will have herself...
Uh-oh, am I in trouble?
Only if you consider losing a battle and getting degraded. Oh, you cheater! Getting humiliated in front of your Pokemon, trouble, which I do. Once again, if you chose Tepig, all right, she will have a Snivy, Pure Grass type, level 7 with the ability Overgrow with Tackle, Leer, and Vine Whip. And finally, if you chose Snivy, she will have an Oshawott.
Oh, I couldn't win. Oh, did I win?
No, you didn't, Peach, all right? Anywho, before we continue, woohoo! That excited. I love Bianca. Oshawott, it's going to be a level 7 ability Torrent with the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, and Water Gun, which we are very familiar with.
You're a tough cookie, Maniac. I'm going to work hard on training my Pokemon so we won't lose anymore. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye, Bianca. Oh, I adore her. She's so cute sometimes. I'll tell you what. And again, I love how they did the rivals in this generation, because not only do you get more rivals, and as you can see, we get a lot more rival battles it was only 2 episodes ago that we had our first battle with them, and then we already had our second rival battle with Bianca. So, which makes me a little dubious as to how far behind Cheren is. But welcome to Striaton City. Not Diagon Alley or Diagon Alley, but Striaton City. And as you can see, there are, it's not much of a city, but it's a little bit bigger than Accumula Town. So I suppose we shall be exploring this in the next episode, guys. But what is this fancy building here? Striaton City Pokemon Gym. Leader? Triple Trouble. That's not ominous at all. What do you have to say for yourself?
Are you looking for the gym leader? He's not here. He could be in the trainer's school. If you want to challenge him, please go find him. The trainer's school is not far from this gym.
All right. Well, I guess the gym leader is out to lunch, which already it's our first gym, and they are already neglecting their post. So that's great. Par for the course for some gym leaders, I suppose. So with that, guys, we're gonna end it off right here, making it all the way to Striaton City, the location of our first gym. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Cheren is a big ol' nerd. Bianca, flighty as a bird. Juniper really likes to yap. Then there's me, the Poké-Maniac.